Have you spent hours staring at a floor plan or blueprint, wondering if it could become a house that you'll love? Or maybe you're so overwhelmed by the process, you're just crossing your fingers and hoping for the best. Either way, you're not alone. Most people struggle to visualize what a finished house is going to look like based on flat floor plans. It's a skill that takes architects and builders years to master. But what if you could bridge that gap today? Using a 3D modeling tool like SketchUp, we can leap into the third dimension and walk through our home before it's even built. Today, I'll show you how that's done. Let's get into it. Before we get into the tools, let's talk about why visualization is key when planning your house. A 2D floor plan or blueprint can only tell you so much. Its lines, symbols, and labels lack the depth that's needed to truly grasp the space. Without the ability to read plans like a builder or architect, you're left guessing what your house is going to look like until construction is already well underway. And at that point, any changes you decide to make can be very expensive. By converting your floor plan into a 3D model, you can visualize your rooms and see how they'll flow together, arrange and rearrange your furniture and appliances, and take notice of how the natural light interacts with the space. A 3D model also makes it a lot easier to spot design challenges. And customizing your floor plan by tweaking your room dimensions or adjusting other details on paper before construction begins will save you a lot of time, money, and frustration. In my last video, I emphasized how critical it is to get your floor plan right. It's the single most important aspect in determining how well your house works for you on a daily basis. If you missed that, I'll link to it at the end of this video so you can check it out. But hopefully you're in agreement that investing some time in getting your floor plan right is worth the effort, because now we're going to take a look at how a 3D modeling tool like SketchUp can help us do that. SketchUp is a user-friendly 3D modeling software that's popular with both professionals and do-it-yourself enthusiasts. Its intuitive interface makes it perfect for turning 2D floor plans into 3D models. It's not a free software, but you can get it for as little as $18 a month. And if you were only going to model one floor plan, you could probably learn to use the software and complete your model within that 1 month time frame. The subscription also gives you access to their 3D warehouse, where you can find over 4 million pre-built models of windows, doors, furniture, appliances, and more to use in your home model. I'm not an affiliate, but I will provide a link to their website in the show notes below so you can check it out. I started using SketchUp several years ago, and I absolutely love it. I learned the program by watching videos on SketchUp's YouTube channel, and since then, I've done projects for myself, family and friends, and clients. Let me give you a quick demonstration of how it works. Let's start a model using a simple floor plan. I've mentioned Studio Shed's Summit 800 in previous videos, and it's perfect for this example. So if we refer to the floor plans for the Summit 800, we can see that the exterior walls are 39 feet 11 inches by 19 feet 11 inches. So let's start by drawing those. We go up here to the top and grab our drawing tool and start by making a line. You can see down here in the lower right-hand corner that you can see the length of your line. You can either draw the line out to the appropriate length, or you can just start drawing the line and then type in the length that you want it to be. So we want ours to be 39 feet 11 inches. And hit return, and it will create the line for you. The depth of the house is 19 feet 11 inches. Then we can bring the back of the house across, and we can just line it up with the front using the reference tool, and then we can close that box. Now, if we go to the top and grab our offset tool, we can offset these lines by 5 inches, which is the width of our exterior walls. Now we can use our push-pull tool, and we can raise these walls, and we'll just raise them to 9 feet. All right, so there we have a box without a top, basically. Let's add the front door and the front windows to this house. So we're going to start by grabbing our tape measure tool. And according to the floor plans, the center of the front door is 8 feet 11.5 inches from this edge of the house. So 8 feet 11.5 inches. We'll put that marker there. The center of the first window is 6 feet 11.5 inches from that mark. So we'll draw another line, 6 feet 11.5 inches from the first one. And the center of the second window is 6 feet 11.5 inches from the center of the first one. So 6 feet 11.5 inches. All right. Doors have a standard height of 6 feet 8 inches. So we can just mark the top of our door at 6 feet 8 inches. And in this case, the windows also happen to be set with their tops at that same height. So that'll make it easy for us to draw these. If we go back up and grab our draw tool, we can start here in the center of our front door and go 36 inches, since the total width of the door is 72 inches. If we go 36 inches, hit enter, then come down to the ground. Then we can start here in the center again and go 36 inches and come down to the ground. And then we can go grab the push-pull tool. We can push the door through, and now you can see we actually have a hole in the wall where we're going to put our front door. We can do the same thing for the windows. Starting at the center of the window, the floor plans say the windows are 72 inches by 42 inches. So half of 72 is 36. So, and then the height of the window is 42. Come back across to 72, back, and then up and close our box. And then just do the same here. Starting at the center, go 36 inches, come down 42 inches, come across the entire width of the window, which is 72 inches, come back to the top and close our box. Then go up and grab our push-pull tool and push these through. And now we have holes for our windows and our doors. We can delete all of the guidelines that we drew by going to Edit and clicking Delete Guides. Next, let's do a little interior work. Let's draw this front bedroom. So we'll grab our tape measure tool and we'll measure from the front wall back 10 feet 8 inches according to the floor plan, and 13 feet 1 inch from the side wall. Go grab the drawing tool and we'll draw our line here to that intersection, then come across 3.5 inches and come back down to the front wall. And we draw our second wall, also come this direction, 3.5 inches. Grab that spot, come across and close that wall. Okay, now we can use our push-pull tool again to raise these walls and bring them to the same height as our exterior walls. All right, there we have it. We have a bedroom. It would be handy to have a door to get into the bedroom, so let's draw that. We can grab our drawing tool and we'll measure from this outside corner, and let's just come in 6 inches. That gives us enough space to put some trim around our rough opening for our door. So we'll come in 6 inches and then we will draw the rough opening. And as we already said, the height of a door, standard height, is 6 feet 8 inches. And according to the floor plans, the rough opening for this door is 32 inches. So we'll come across 32 inches and then come down. And using our push-pull tool again, we'll just push that door in and make a rough opening. To make this a little more accurate, let's go to the 3D warehouse and actually put a door in that hole, an interior door. Okay, so we have a whole bunch of options, 4,727 options apparently. We don't need anything really fancy. Let's just use this one here. So we'll download that. Let's just turn it around so we can see it a little better. There we go. Okay. We know that our rough opening is 32 inches, so let's measure our door and just see how big it is. It's 3 feet or 36 inches, so it's about 4 inches too wide. So let's mark 32 inches. And I don't know if you can see that little mark, but there actually is a mark here. And now what we can do is go up and pick up our scale tool, and we can grab this little green adjustment button and we can adjust our door so that it's the right width. All right, now that that's finished, we can use the move tool to grab our door and let's just pop it here in the opening. Now if you look at the door, let's back up a little bit here. Do you notice anything? If we opened the door with the handle on this side, it would swing from hinges on this side of the door, and that's not what we want. We'd rather have the door open so that it sits against this wall when it's open. So let's quick change that. If we go up and use our mirror tool, we can select the plane that we want it to flip on, and now you can see it's flipped. The door handle is on the right side. The hinges would be on this side. And when we open the door, it would rest against this wall. So that gives you an idea of how SketchUp works and really how easy it is to use. Let me show you what a finished version of Studio Shed's Summit 800 would look like. You'll notice over here that I have different elements of the house on different layers. So for example, we can turn off the roof layer now and take a peek inside. So in this house, you would come in the front door right here. You can see that there's a little closet here to put your coats and jackets. Then there's a powder room right here off the living room and the entry. The living room and dining area and kitchen are all here in the center. We've got our guest bedroom over here and probably what would be the master bedroom. We've got our kitchen all laid out there, all of our cabinets and our appliances, and you can even see that the washer dryer is here in this closet. One of the great things about SketchUp is that it makes it really easy to figure out dimensions. So for example, if we wanted to know how much space is between the edge of the table and the back of the sofa, we can come up here and grab the tape measure tool, click on the edge of the table, and just drag it across here to the back of the sofa, and we can see that it's 2 feet, 7¼ inches. So that gives you an idea of how helpful a 3D floor plan can be. As you can see, the process is pretty straightforward once you get the hang of it. With a little practice, you can turn any 2D floor plan into a dynamic 3D model. SketchUp has worked great for me, but with advances in AI, there are some other options to consider. I've not tested these myself, so be sure to check them out on YouTube or watch the tutorials on their websites for more information. Home by Me provides a user-friendly interface for transforming 2D plans into realistic 3D renderings. A free version is available with limited functionality, and the paid version at $29 allows you to create a virtual tour of your home. Magic Plan lets you capture and convert floor plans into 3D models using your phone or tablet's camera, and plans start at $40 a month. Planner 5D has a $5 per month version that uses smart algorithms to convert 2D layouts into interactive 3D models. And at Room Sketcher, you can have their team convert your 2D floor plans into 3D from $38 per floor, which you can then edit using their free account. Or you can sign up for an annual account at $144 to create detailed 3D home designs from your floor plans on your own. And if you want to see your floor plans in 3D, but don't have time to learn a software or create the model yourself, shoot me an email. I enjoy helping clients visualize homes that really work for them. There you have it. By turning your 2D floor plan into a 3D model, you're not only visualizing your dream home, you're taking another step toward making it a reality. I hope you enjoy creating your 3D models as much as I have. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more videos about prefab homes, and leave a comment below with any questions or thoughts. I've already met some other fantastic people who are also building prefab homes, and I can't wait to hear about your experience. Finally, if you want to know more about how important it is to get the right floor plan for your prefab home, check out this video. And thanks for watching. I'll see you the next time.